Hello, everybody, and good Thursday evening to you guys. We are back on the Hof Bergmann. Tonight we are foraging silphile. We have fixed our issues from last night with respect to our silphile abilities. And when we're all said and done that, we're going to become winemakers once again. Because our grapes are ready to harvest again. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have some more beer to bottle. We'll have to keep that up and running. Jolly Rancher, Melvin, Waylon, Farmer G. We got Semper Buffo in chat and on the server tonight helping me. Right now he's running the Forage Harvester. We were just chatting a little bit about the original Diablo. Any of you guys play the original Diablo? And one of the infamous things with Diablo 1 was there was a secret level. It was the cow level.
The cow level.
Yeah. So in game there would be like just cows like outside, right? You could walk around the cow fields and they would just moo when you came up next to them. Well, the infamous cow level was like possessed cows that walked on their hind legs, and there was like hordes of them. Like 100 would be a small number, and like you could teleport to the cow level, and the chances of dropping good stuff was a lot higher, right, at the cow level. But there would be easily like 1,000 cows you'd have to kill. It's like, it was ridiculous. So it's like every Diablo game since then, like, has to have a cow level, otherwise it's not a real Diablo game.
Yeah,
right?
I think they're still searching for this one there, the new one that came out.
Yeah. It's like, where's the cow level? If there isn't one, then no. Then this game sucks. I get chipped. And they would moo. They would just say moo, 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 moo. And it was like all the devs recorded themselves saying moo. So you had moo in all these different voices. So it was kind of like a little, Easter egg of the mid-90s.
That's funny. Okay,
you can still buy the original Diablo over at Good Old Games, GOG.
Oh, you can?
For like a couple bucks, yeah. They've curated it so it'll run on Windows 10. I picked it up. I picked it up a while ago. I was feeling nostalgic, so I picked it up and actually did some. At one point in time, I was doing like classic gaming streams. Like one night, I would just play some, a classic game. So there's some streams of me playing Diablo.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You can check it out. Yeah.
Have to check that out.
One of the first bosses you get's called the Butcher.
The Butcher, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember one of the first times I played through, when I defeated the Butcher, I got like this ultra unique, like ultra powerful, like maul or hammer.
Yeah.
It looked like a Thor's hammer, but it was whatever. And it was like that was like so powerful, it's ridiculous. For being like level 1.
That's cool. It's still the same one, a Blizzard that's doing Poison?
Yep. Yeah, David remembers it well. Butcher's Meat Cleaver.
Oh yeah, the Meat Cleaver. That's a cool thing.
Tiger Red's playing Diablo 4 right now, watching us.
Well,
Full, no, tanker red.
Oh, okay.
So we are harvesting our silphile, taking it over to the biogas plant. We've got another field to harvest after this one. Now you guys make me want to go buy it. I don't have time to do that. Jeez. Farmer turn hack and slasher.
Yes, the time to play.
Did you ever play Baldur's Gate?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I went back
Yeah.
and played a couple hours of Baldur's Gate like a month or so ago.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Remember that.
All I remember was a barbarian that had a painted face, and he
Yeah.
always had like a little hamster with him.
Yeah.
He would say something like the squeaky wheel gets something, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was my favorite guy. All his sayings were just off the wall crazy, like, what?
I guess in those days, they had fun doing those games also.
I think my kid was dreaming up like D&D monsters this morning, or something.
Oh, yeah.
With special ability. Yeah, he was like, he'd write down Panther, and then he'd have like written down like some special ability that the Panther had.
Okay.
And like one was like a hawk, but it was like talon, poisonous talons or something. And it was like, what are you doing?
So you found the game finally, right?
No, he hasn't gotten into one yet. He's got some kids at camp that are into it, so I think he talks about it with them at camp.
Okay.
Kind of role plays and does, but apparently one day at camp they had some sticks, and they were swords.
Oh, okay.
And the camp director didn't think too much of that.
Real, what do you call it now? Role-playing LARP or whatever the term.
Adults, what's up? I don't know. I know his mom was like, what are you doing? She's looking on her phone. She's like, I'm trying to read up this D&D and understand it. There's like so many things. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot.
There's actually a lot in D&D.
Yeah, she's just looking at all these books and like, there's like all these books and all these things, and I don't understand anything.
Especially if you're a spellcaster, like a sorcerer or magic user. Oh, there's a lot for the player to learn.
Yeah, David, I would say I was not...
Trust me, I know.
I was not super... I mean, maybe it's just because I'm old. Or I just have some life experiences that have turned me off to those. But I was really... Payday. I was taken a bit back at the Xbox game showcase with, was it Payday? What was that game where they were robbing a bank and basically just shooting up? I was like, this is seriously a game? Yeah. I was taken aback a lot. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. It is September 1st, and we are harvesting our silphile a long time ago. Well, last year. Last year, we planted the silphile. Finally, we're able to harvest it. As the thumbnail said, it is my belief that silphile is the absolute best forage crop that we have ever had in game. I really wish Giants would bring it to the game. And the reason I wish Giants would bring it to the game because, well, it's a forage crop just like corn can be a forage crop, but this is a unique forage crop in that it will regrow on its own. So it's once again a plant once harvest many type of a crop. Yield is just as good, if not better, than corn run through a forage harvester. And quite frankly, the fact that you can you don't have to replant it means that it becomes, from an economic standpoint, fairly cost effective because you have just that one investment. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So we've got another field to harvest after this. We're dumping this into the biogas plant. So we're going to be running silphile silage and compost through the biogas plant. And over at the Discord, just before the live stream, I posted a news article from Farmer Andy over at lsfarmingmods.com. This map is going to be Maize Plus compatible soon. Very soon. I don't know how very soon it is, but soon. Go check that link, exclamation Discord, or head over to lsfarmingmods.com and check the news section out for the listing. While we're coming over here, this video is brought to you by Dura Overdue. That's what we're going to go with. And Mojo Jojo. Thank you both for being farm barons. We're also talking about Diablo 2 in the pre-show. Simper here has never played Diablo. I was telling some of my memories of classic Diablo back in the, let's say, the mid-90s. It was after I was out of college. No, wait. Out of college. So late 90s. Sorry. Late 90s. It was when I was out of college, so that would have to have been the late 90s. Mid to late 90s. Later than mid. Playing on the original PlayStation. I shared a house with a guy at the time. He had a PlayStation, and we would do single and multiplayer, two-player Diablo. Oh, Richard, what is up? Hello, Vesper, Diablo 2. Sorry about your phone. Well, David, I think back on the swords thing, I think it was because they were swinging at each other, right? They were pretending they were swords, and they were pretending to be sword fighting. So swinging sticks at each other. Well, you know, in this day and age, it becomes a liability problem. And then we were talking a little bit about Baldur's Gate. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the D&D movie because there were like Baldur's Gate references in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that in that movie. The gelatinous cube was funny. The mimic also.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear, Tanker Red. Yeah, my 9-year-old is wanting to get into it, or he's kind of into it, and we're trying to find someone that he can, you know, get into a, you know, regular session with. So Schultz is here. Did you change your outfit?
Yes. Yeah, you like it.
Oh, I can't show myself. I've got the Farming's My Chill shirt on. Sipper's got the Feeding the World shirt. Both are shirts that we have over in the merch shop. Explanation merch. Thank you for working that up. Farming's My Chill, what's yours? And then our hat. Alright. Then we got Feeding the World Since the Dawn of Time. And our classic Bad Things Mayhem crew.
Yeah, they're pretty nice shorts. I know Dwayne is trying to do some stuff for ATS there, right?
Yeah, he's looking to do some Mayhem Crew skins in ATS. I think he asked me what truck I'd prefer, and I'm like, whatever, as long as it's not a Volvo. I'm pretty open.
Well, let's go on the other side.
All right, I'm gonna do it now.
Okay.
Tinkered, I agree. I think it is coming out soon. It's not uncommon for ATS to drop a DLC right after an update. And they've been talking about update 1.48. So they've got some pretty good, historical precedents for, let's say, having 1.48 drop, and then within 2 weeks of that, bam, there's Oklahoma. They've been talking about doing some work with Texas. And, well, we all know that Oklahoma butts right up against Texas. So it'd be perfect time to slip the roads in that connect the two together. In the 1.48 update, which would then pave the way, so to speak, for Oklahoma. I like the square noses more than the round noses. So what y'all think of the mod drops today? So there was a decent number of drops. Interested to see how much we get out of this field.
Yeah.
I think it was like 280,000 off that other field.
Is this fertilize and all that stuff?
Should have been. Let's see here. We got a 91 on the PF score.
Okay.
Did everybody see last night? I went back. I counted up all the map tours I have published from FS17, FS19, and 22 to date. 400 and 700. Oh my gosh, not 400. 744 maps. 744. 6 more maps away from 750 map reviews or tours, however you want to look at it, since 2017. That is a little crazy. Split Mountain? Split Mountain? I don't recall a Split Mountain.
It's pretty amazing. When the map you did. It's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta remember like in 6 to put up on the thumbnail number 750 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh! Oops. Yeah, someone had asked, you know, of your map videos, which map has the most sell points? I was like, I don't remember.
How can you remember after all those maps?
I don't remember the last map how many sell points there were. I don't count them. So that's why I went back and I counted how many map
Start
videos.
counting again, yeah.
I'm like, after 744 maps, I have no idea.
So where are we going next?
Right up here by the BGA.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what we got in here. It'll be over 200,000. 220,000. $224,000 liters out of that little field.
What's that bad?
Was just follow behind. We don't have anywhere to go. And there's been a little bit of a little controversy around King Mod website.
What's happening with this one?
Apparently there's some buildings that have been pulled out of Mod Hub maps and published over there as placeables, not by the map author.
and then we just stole it.
Yeah, let's just scrape them off and publish our own thing.
That's kind of creepy.
So, under the map, author put a takedown notice, takedown request over there, and see if it gets honored.
All the work those modders are doing and somebody else is going over and just steals that work.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking money. It's making money from someone else's work. All right, we're full. I mean, it's the same for every mod that's posted on the mod hub, right? The Giants will pay the modder some amount of money per download. We've kind of established that. So then if someone takes a mod on the mod hub and publishes it somewhere else, then every download from that site is basically taking money from the modder.
Yeah.
Right? And then in essence every ad that's displayed on that other website is taking money from the modder. Right? So you got the web host that's profiting from other people's work. You have the people that take the things and just repost them that are profiting from other people's work.
Yeah, it's terrible actually.
And it's our responsibility of players to not obtain things from those places.
No.
It's analogy to, you don't bite the hand that feeds you, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So you don't want to steal from your own bank. So why would you deter someone from making content on something you enjoy? Because at some point they'll stop making content for something you enjoy. And then there won't be any content for you to enjoy.
So, yeah.
I mean, we don't want to tell Schultz how much we appreciate his modding work, because they'll get an overinflated ego. Right? Of course you heard that. What's up, GoldenEye? What is up?
Shorts.
Some people say they're good. They got decent ratings, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the ingenuitivity around his feedlot and his pig lot.
Yeah.
Right? I hope it does more lot packs.
I like that. You can customize, your own leisure.
Right. I mean, sadly, the sell everything mod shouldn't even need to exist. Right? It exists to fill the gap on maps that are not well designed. But
Yeah.
but again, it also lets you put a sell point down like literally right beside or right on top of your pallet spawn point at your factory. And you never have to transport anything.
No, it's pretty useful. There's no doubt about it.
I want to come out with a sell nothing mod. So that it could be as useful as the maps that don't let you sell all the products.
You're probably full there, are you?
Close enough. No, but I think his story is a good story. That's why I pick on him so much. A console player that picked the game up on PC and got a PC and then enjoyed mods so much on PC that he had enough interest to want to create something himself and learned how to create something himself and then published it on the Mod Hub and now has over 2 million downloads, right?
It's pretty amazing, actually. It's a good story.
GoldenEye's got, yeah, he's got the idea. You place a sell nothing mod, and it
Yes,
instantly
yeah.
disables all other sell points. No soup for you. We can call it the market crash mod. It simulates an economic collapse. I think it was closer to 2.5 million, but yeah. I don't know, maybe he's at 3. I don't remember. Oh, I undersold him. 2.6 million.
Oh, okay.
And his sell everything is only 900,000 downloads.
It's nothing.
I think you get a plaque if you get 1 million downloads per mod.
That's very close to 100,000.
I know you get a plaque for your first console mod. You might get a plaque for 1 million downloads. I'm pretty sure I've seen a 10 million download plaque.
10 million download, wow.
Do you have your shipping address in? Your right shipping address? I mean, they're going to be coming over from Germany.
Am I going straight? Are you full or you're not full? I know it's...
Yeah, I got a partner plaque.
the circle.
It's right behind me. And I'm full. There we go. Good workbench. Welcome. Welcome. Oh.
Okay.
There we go. Caleb, how you doing, sir? I think when we get to this, make this turn, we can go up and down that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Until we whittle off this end, and then we can go the other direction.
Okay. So you want me to go up and down now?
Yeah, I think we can go forward and back on this until we whittle off this L.
So, from where I am going up?
Like towards the BGA. Yeah, like that direction.
You want me to go straight like this?
Yeah. Yeah, so... east-west.
Okay, east-west.
Caleb, 200 hours.
Go
Oh.
up and down. It's very easy.
Well, if you're doing corn silage, you could save yourself a lot of effort by doing silphile silage instead, because it will regrow all by its own sum. So no need to plant corn. And it's supposed to have the yield of corn. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, you're popular. You're about the only one that's crazy enough to be popular.
pièces de Munich.
Poplar's a crop I did enough to show how to do it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to do it anymore. Same as sugarcane. It's a crop I said, all right, I'm good. We don't need to do that no more. Spin it around, do the do-si-do. There we go. Gotta get our vehicle speed sync up and running. GoldenEye, how's your Farm Sim Mobile 23 gameplay going along? Oh, we're stuck. Oh, man. There goes that. Get off the wall. So when we get this field done, we're going to be heading over to do grapes. And we're going to fire up the winery again. Guess we could fire up both wineries, actually. Oh, school run. Taking the young one over for the Friday. School's still, yeah, I guess so. When did school have break in Australia? Or is it year round? We are out over here. Everyone's on a summer break. Okay. Winter break's coming up then. Just a couple weeks. 6 weeks off, that's not a lot of time. And my kid has off from like the tail end of May until August, so probably 9 to 10 weeks. Oh, okay. And now we can go the other way.
Yep.
Yeah, my kid's like 2 weeks into his summer camp. That's like an 8-week camp. Well, oh yeah, we're at 400,000 in here. Now, the way that looks, we could probably put like 3 million liters in there. I don't think we're gonna get, I don't know if we're gonna get another load or not. How is the weather down there now? It was in the mid 80s here today. I think summer is about to come in full force. What's the temperature up there now?
The what?
What's the temperature up there now?
Oh, here it's about, today it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, really? That's not what we had down here, mid-80s. Silphile is planted with a... There is a specific planter for silphile. And you plant silphile saplings.
For the fires.
Yeah, 68 and rainy. Ugh, that's ugh weather. Yeah, I'm going to say... Oh, I'm going to say we're definitely not going to fill this trailer up. Rabbit Rob, what is up? I will just store this harvester here at the BGA.
Alright.
Oh, I hope we don't have... I hope there's no more floods down there. Didn't you have some flooding recently? Someone had flooding. Welcome. This is a trailer with steering axle. Gotta do now.
Grapes?
Grapes!
Yeah, I'm just gonna move one trailer bin up there.
Tell you what, we could use some rain here. This is going to be the second weekend in a row. I'm not going to mow. Really no need. Grass is starting to look dry. Now it's not a very good time to have dry weather. It's going to have a pretty big impact on crop yield. I think the biggest saving grace on it so far is that we haven't had a ton of heat. So it's been dry, but it's been mild. So it's not like the crops have been baking in 90-degree weather. Nancy, thank you for the sub. If you're in chat, say hey. We'd like to acknowledge you. can't believe it's already been a year ready to harvest harvest grapes. Again. The Euro Grape Liner. I like this better than the New Holland because we can literally drive right between our feet and we're right down the middle of the road. Right? This is the paid DLC. Came with the year 1 season pass for anybody that owns that. Or if you don't have the year 1 season pass, I think you can pick it up for like $1.99. With leveling wheels. Try to get that. As you can tell, the right side is taller than the left. We made pretty good money last year on grapes, on wine. I was able to do, I mulched this side. I didn't mulch much over here. Because it didn't really say it needed mulching, so I was like, alright. Melvin is the fishing fiend here on Hof Bergmann. He's got himself 100 crates of smoked fish. That is crazy. 1,000 liters of smoked fish is going to pay a pretty good penny. It's going to pay very well. Thank you for being a Farm Baron for 3 months in a row. I don't think we're not going to make it all the way up. I'm just going to cheat and dump it down here. And let's go and activate our cleaning process. And we might as well activate all 3 of these. Optimus, welcome. How's it going, sir? You can have that, bro. Will, what is up?
Okay.
What is up? We're done our silphile harvest. And I realized the grapes were ready to go again. So we become winers again. Winemakers. I want to see how much beer we have. You don't have a storm coming through, do you? Hope not. Alright, back to this. Here we go. No, we don't have any. We have 10. I think if I'm going to make any more edits, I'm gonna speed up the whole green beer process. That seems to be a big holdup. Oh, home improvements. Well, we haven't been getting any rain. Nothing useful. Oh, now I was. We were talking about rain, and I was in cab view, and I was like, why am I hearing rain? I guess it's hitting the top of the.
I think we're okay to pick up though.
Truck.
Okay.
We're not getting any. We're not getting the yield views because of rain. So.
No, I think grapes are different.
Yeah, they're like a root crop.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why the yield would be lower. We're just taking them off the vine.
Yeah, it's gotta be water on the
right
on the skin. That's basically what it is, right?
Yeah.
Of the grapes, big deal.
I didn't make it all the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm at 86, so I'm not gonna come down. And I'm gonna on pause.
Yeah, David asked me that question the other day. I said I didn't know. think you can just, right? You can leave some thingamabobs there. So we can't harvest backwards. Yeah, you can also do like smiley faces, 100% party, whatever those are. Right. I see them. I don't know if other people see them or not. Okay, so it shows up for everybody. Yeah, I like to do the end cap because we get the, let's say we get the view from below. Right? We get really good visibility on this. I need to get the ACC schedule made up. Every time I think about it, I'm not in a position to do it. What percent are you on?
75.
You won't be able to make it up. Might as well dump.
Yeah. No, 57. Sorry. I should be able to make it.
See but we're completely empty where we're at. I don't know, I was at 60, like 8%. I think I had some.
Yeah, it was 57. Now I'm at 84, so I'm gonna be okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I think you need to be at less than 50% to make it back, but.
No. Just a few.
Who else has tackled the Hof Bergmann winery? So I know you're into wine, but I think tomorrow we might, the wife's feeling it, we might go to a local cidery. I'll call it a cider. I'll call it a cidery since you call a wine place winery. Yeah, it turns out there's a local place that makes local ciders here in town that I never even knew about.
So you're gonna go and check it out?
Yeah, I think as long as she's feeling okay, we'll go there. After I get off work around noon.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a place called Ciders of Mars.
Nice.
And I never associated the name with like apple cider. I really had no idea what the heck the place was. It's downtown. It has like a little patio back. They had little round tables. So I figured it was like a restaurant. Because there's like tons of restaurants in that area.
So you're gonna pair something that goes with the cider, right?
Probably
Food?
not. I don't know if they serve food or not. I don't know what they do.
Maybe they do. You never know.
I don't know. I just
Nice.
yeah, they had fancy names for all this stuff. But apparently they take Virginia native apples or Virginia grown apples and
Okay.
make, craft ciders out of those. And the way the description's written, it's, notes of floral and all this other jazz.
Yeah.
Dry cider is a very dry cider. Wet cider. Oh, I should unload it too. Artemis, what's up? What is up? I mean, I'd be the, I'm the uncultured guy that just goes in and says, give me one of everything.
Well, maybe there's a taster thing. Like you can taste a few. This one, the one you're on, I think is it done? I think it's done, is it?
It's partial.
Oh, okay, okay.
I should have unloaded, but I didn't.
Oh, okay, you did like me. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, sometimes there's tasters, so try samples.
It's funny because right across the street there's a little brewery.
Oh, that's nice also. You can do both. Is it going to be a nice day tomorrow in Virginia?
I think it's scattered. I think there's a chance of scattered showers.
Okay.
Whatever. The kid's got a day camp field trip.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, I hope the rain doesn't mess up the field trip.
No. Oh,
Oh.
Wait. I hugged it. So, oh, okay.
We have this this thing in town. It's called a Frontier Culture Museum.
Oh yeah.
They've reproduced like farms, authentic farms from different areas of the world and at different time periods. So like we have like colonial, farm. We have like a farm from like I don't know, some time in Asia, and China, and
Oh yeah.
and so the kids can go and they have people dress up
That's cool.
in period dress and kind of talk to them about living back at whatever and wherever the little farm that they've got set up is for. And
Yeah, here I'm myself. I live nearby what we call the experimental farm for the government of Canada. So Agriculture Canada's got a big farm here nearby, where they've got all the animals, that usually have. And it's open for visitors. A lot of youth going there during summer camp. But they've got they've got fields and testing new crops, and I mean, it's all so it's a big area. It's very nice.
oh, they should test sugar cane.
Yeah, sugar cane. Beets.
So it's fun to go there. I've gone there a couple times on field trips.
Yeah.
And they've got like an adobe mud hut, and it might be like 95 degrees out, and you walk in that place and it's cool. You're like, oh, this is nice. It's like, why don't we build houses like this anymore?
Yeah, you wonder why, huh?
We don't need air conditioning. This thing's just naturally cool because it's like 2 foot thick mud. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do
I'm gonna go and get the tractor down there because it's full.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a season of 16 weeks. I think another 12 weeks, and then it'll leave a 4-week, month gap. I don't know how heavy that trailer is.
It's pushing my tractor on the side.
Oh, well, I did bring another tractor down.
I've got a switch tractor.
I brought a bigger tractor up. Let's see how this is going. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. The Grape winery goes through a lot faster. I think I need to go in and edit the maturation of the green beer to regular beer. That seems to be exorbitantly slow. So I think I'll do like I did with the malt mill. I'll probably tweak that and make it keep up a bit more. Take the Great Landini up there too. Oh no. We got taken out by a parked car.
Oh, I'm still. That thing is full. Do we have the other winery? Where is it again?
It's over by the malt mill.
Well, I'll get this trailer full again and we'll see.
It holds 10,000, but it goes through it fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna be this week, right? Because it's already Thursday. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not trying to make this. There we go. So yeah, I think I got 12 cracks, so 12 weeks. It's October 10th, right? So I think that comes out before City Skylines 2. So Caleb, if you go to mods and DLCs, if you go to Hof Bergmann, it's going to look like a potato planter. The PM300 modded Hof Bergmann variant is going to do silphile. And you're gonna have to buy silphile seedlings. You can always check out my Hof Bergmann explained video on a silphile. We cover everything from planting to processing, harvesting. The Euro hopper. Has a capacity of 2,200 to 3,000, depending on which one you have. I think we have the big, so 3,000. You talking about the straight walled one? I took a cursory look at the mod hub. I saw that there were no maps and really didn't spend too much more time. Or if there was a map, it was just an update. Caleb, you mean plant silphile or harvest grapes? We have got a lot of grapes to harvest. Right? We're maybe a third done. But it goes a lot faster with, right, 2 folks. So, does anybody know what's this deal with Reddit? I don't use Reddit. I don't know anything about it. Well, I don't use it. I don't know anything about this whole Reddit fiasco over the last couple of days. Does anybody know anything about it? About all I know is some Reddit sites or whatever were set to private. So they want to... So Reddit corporate wants to charge third-party companies to use the Reddit API. And like it's a user revolt. This full. Oh, well, I mean, 2 days. What's 2 days? Well, you just go dark until you get what you want. Alright, that's full. Are you ready to go down the other winery?
Yeah. Which way are we going?
We're gonna hang a left
All
at
right.
the first opportunity, or right at the first opportunity. Cut between some fields.
Okay.
Time to fire up the wine bottler. Ugh. I get taken out by a smart car.
Yeah. As worse as the ATS is, right?
Well, at least those cars you can punt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'd say, but I don't know how they're gonna... How they think their message of is going to affect change. If it's just a short-term dark, right? Be like, all right, fine, I'm done. we'll move over to something else. Well, I would suspect, you know, if you're searching for content and those dark Reddits are search results, then those search results are going to go to nowhere. I went the wrong way.
Well, I was taking out by a car myself, so.
There we go. I don't know. I can never understand the site. I can never get into it. Whenever I got linked to Reddit for something I was searching for, inevitably it was someone asking a very similar question, but there was never an answer. I was like, if this site is anywhere remotely useful, it's not useful the way I'm trying to find things. Let's go in here and see what this needs. Okay, it has everything it needs. This lady's smoke break was over.
Hey, get off your butt and get to work.
In case no one's ever seen this. So we're washing the grape. We're sorting the grapes. Then we're going into this. And then they're going to come over here and put them into here. And then that's going to go around into all that. We got our bottler. And then we are packaging our bottles.
Think we're gonna have enough water, or we need more water in this?
We'll need more water.
Yeah.
So we'll need more pallets. Scott, what's up? I might as well just add more pallets because you gotta buy them individually from the shop. Alright, that'll keep them for a while. I mean, the way I see it, the only way to affect change is to make Reddit's feel it at the bottom dollar. So I would assume that there's ads on this site. I honestly, I don't get to it. So if the sites are dark, then the ads aren't running. Right, so ad revenue is non-existent. Yeah. Well, Genetic J, what they're saying is there is nothing else out there. There's something. It's the internet. It's a big place. There's no one place to only get one thing. I mean, I heard it referred to as I guess the internet's largest forum. I thought to myself, Reddit is a forum. I never even associated the Reddit format with being a forum format. It's not organized in a way that makes sense to me. So you're saying, Genetic J, it's like Facebook. The world would be a better place without it. Where you had to actually know people and meet them and interact with them personally before they were called friends. Alright, now we got that winery up and running too. I don't go to it, Scott. I don't go to it with any regularity. Kind of feel bad for people that like send me messages, and I go there and I find like messages that were sent to me like 3, 4, 10, 12 weeks ago. I think my problem with both sites is the data is not structured in any way that makes any sense. It's like Outlook came out with this thread view. Like, show your emails in threads. I said, oh, hell no. I don't want my emails in threads. I want to see them in chronological order. I could care less if there's an email that's 10 emails down that's associated with the next one. Let me put them the way I want them. And that is in order received. Most recent at the top. Don't be trying to lump them all together. Oh, yeah, that's good to hear. It's good to hear. What do you think? Have you had any time with it? So when I go to Facebook and I see a bunch of messages and I'm scrolling through messages or posts or whatever you want to call them, I expect them in an order. They're not. And when I return, I expect to see things I've already seen, not prominent. I want to see things that are new. I don't want to see things that are old. I don't want to see things in the chronological order of newest first. I don't want to be scrolling and then suddenly see something from 2 weeks ago intermixed with something from 2 days ago. Makes zero sense. That's funny, Genetic J. Well, the search algorithm on their Mod Hub website is awful. It's like if you search international harvester, you get everything with the words international and everything with the words harvester, and you get nothing that's useful. Oh, it's the worst. When it shows up and it's like, I can't do anything with it because I gotta go other things. Right? I got other obligations. Well, hopefully you'll get time with it tomorrow, and I hope you like it. Like I said, I was really impressed with the build quality on the Legion that I have. It's a very sound build. It's not light. It's very... You pick it up and it feels premium and it feels very solid. No, I mean, if you put quotes in whatever you're searching for, you'd probably find things with quotes in the description. I mean, I'm old school. I much prefer the old school format forums where you had forum channels, if you will, and within the channel you had specific topics, and right, you click on a topic and then all the responses to that topic is below that. Grenade Racer, we are having fun with grapes. Indeed. No, but if I have to spend time on a site to make it organized the way I want to see it, I've already left the site. It's like so I've got at work, Dell gave me years ago a 34-inch ultra wide to evaluate, under the hopes that I would buy a bunch of 34 ultra wides, right? Well, I didn't buy a bunch of 34 ultra wides, but I've been using it ever since it showed up. And we had two. Well, the coworker that had the other one, he managed to destroy it in a period of like 3 weeks. But at any rate, while he had it, he had found some application to help you manage your windows on this ultra-wide monitor. So it's kind of like Windows 11 with its pre-formatted like window layouts that you could pick. And he was showing it to me, he was telling me about it. And I'm like, what? I'm not gonna spend an hour or even 30 minutes setting up something to position windows where I want them to be. If I want a window to be somewhere, I'll drag it and I'll put it there. And then 10 minutes later, I might want the window somewhere else and put something else there. I'm not spending an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or 10 minutes trying to set up some program to make windows go where I want windows to go. And I can just put them there myself. Oh, and you gotta get analytics on those monitors, on those cameras, so then they'll watch themselves, right? And then they'll just send you alerts when there's something of activity you need to take action on. I mean, at times on Windows 10, I like to throw Windows off to the side, and then it will, you know, snap to the left or snap to the right side. But usually I just reform it. But it is interesting. I went and bought four ultra wides, 34 ultra wides this year, to have staff evaluate them. And it's interesting to see some people have the reaction that they love the software and they can't imagine not having the software to manage their windows for them. And there's other people who are like, I don't understand this. Oh yeah, I mean, you're always going to be on site, right? But it's like, give me an alarm if something with 2 legs shows up that's not supposed to be here. We used to own a horse farm, and we used to have cameras down at the horse farm. And the cameras would get so confused with the horses because they would see 4 points of contact with the ground, and they think it was a car. But then when it walked, then suddenly they thought there was 2 people real close to each other, and it would just completely confuse itself. Is it a car? Are there 2 people? I don't know what this is. Well, and I mean, what the app does is it fills every bit of the screen with the apps, right? So like a 34 ultra wide, you can have 4 windows, right, in 4 quadrants, or you can have 5 windows, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, the top and bottom, and then some window like, you know, positioned in the middle, or you could, like, you know, whatever. And it's like, I don't need to have every square inch of the monitor filled with a window. But it is kind of interesting to get different people's feedback and different people's thoughts. I mean, I had one guy completely not like it at all. 100%. It was like, how long do I have to try this and when can I get rid of it? Because I have to have, right, this is my email monitor. Right? This is the monitor I have email on, and email's always on this screen. This screen always has this on it. But, you know, to each their own. Well, it's just how they have their, how they've gotten accustomed to their work setup. Different people end up with different preferences. No spare capacity for grapes. Here, and oh, I need this tractor. Yeah, you know, it's just interesting on what triggers people have for certain things. It's like my kids will say, "Have you seen my shoes?" And I'll say, "I have no idea where your shoes are." I know where my shoes are. They're in the exact same place they always are. They're either on my feet or they're in a very, very specific spot. Oh, shit. Let's cover it up. How much is that? 8,000 liters of compost. There we go. 8,000 liters of compost. And then, like, I've got at the house, we have two hooks in the kitchen where the keys go. And I would say 99% of the time, I put my keys on the right hook. Because that's just where they go. And then, you know, I've got this nasty little habit of emptying the egg carton such that the egg carton always is balanced with eggs evenly dispersed. To the point where if someone goes and takes eggs from the one end, I end up just reorganizing the eggs in the egg carton so they are so they're balanced. But as far as windows on a monitor, nah, I could care less. They're just here, they're there. They're emails on the left one day, emails on the right the other day, depending on what I got pulled up. Things are overlapping each other. Yes, Will, that bucket holds 10,000 liters. It is a part of the Platinum expansion. Oh, the real life farm. You watch CCTVs on a real life farm? They have two of those big Volvos. So it's where is it? Where is it? Oh, real loader tools. Right here, high tip. Where is it? General purpose heavy duty bucket. No. Here it is. High tip bucket. L180H. 10,000 lettries. Well, I mean, it is a bucket designed by, you know, for this massive Volvo that's 27 tons itself. Right? This is not a little piece of machinery. I mean, your normal wheel loader is small in comparison at only 14 tons. 19 tons, 27 tons. So let me check this. That is full. I'd say if that trailer is full, we need to take it over to the wine bottler.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna make this run, and that's probably where I'm gonna call it for the night.
Roger that.
See, I usually have 2 or 3 windows up on it, and predominantly it's going to be...
My trailer is 93%.
Yeah, there might be 4 or 5 windows open, but I'm usually only working with 3 at any one point. It's a great monitor for looking at blueprints. Right? You can really open up a PDF and open up the blueprint and not have it all super small. Yeah, it's a nice monitor for working on spreadsheets. But it's dang expensive. It's like a $900 monitor. Alright guys, that is going to do me for the night. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. We'll have to come back here another day and finish up this grape harvest. Move it into October, because once we move into October, we've got some other fields to harvest here. I've got fields of corn. I have field of soybeans to harvest. I also have a field of canola to harvest. When is that canola due? Canola may have been lost. No, wait, no, I have a field of sorghum. We gotta get that sorghum done this month too. Dang, we got a lot of work to do. So until next time, happy farming.